Hi, Julie Jones, mental performance coach from SSB Performance, Smarter, Stronger, Better Mindset Training, here with this week's Mindset Tip of the Week. And this week, we're talking about why or how our mindset matters. It matters to our performance, but it also matters to our health. And our conversations in this household have surrounded health a lot this week. As I mentioned in last week's tip, we had to make a trip to the Cleveland Clinic midweek last week for possibly a major surgery for my dad, but it turned out really well. And on the way home, my dad had a really awesome thing to say. He said, Jewel, no matter what happened today, I was thinking, I am so grateful. I've had an amazing life. Those words are music to a kid's ear, right? An adult kid, no matter how, I'm always his kid. So no matter how old I am, but listening to him sit there and tell me how wonderful his life has been was just amazing. And I knew going in that his attitude was exactly where it needed to be, whatever was to come. This major surgery that he could have had, an LVAD put in, would have kept him there possibly for a month, maybe to a rehab facility afterwards. Who knew? He was willing to do that because he wants to live this wonderful life that he has. He wants to extend it as long as he can. And of course, we want that too. His decision, but we want that too. But this attitude that he had made me and my sister and our family feel so good about whatever was to come. Optimism matters. How we think, we can all agree, affects what we do, our decisions, how we act, and it affects how we perform. In fact, optimism has such an effect on us that the Journal of American Medical Association says in the studies of over 200,000 people that those patients with heart conditions that had an optimistic outlook were 35% less likely to have further heart issues or die from a cardiovascular event. That's unbelievable. 35%. Our attitude, the way we think, our mindset affects us so much that it can change our heart health. So if that's the case, what can it do for our performance? We can ask our teams, we can ask ourselves to keep perspective. Right? We talked a couple of weeks ago about the importance of perspective or the power of perspective. My sister went on a missions trip to the Dominican when she was in high school. And when she came back, she brought me this cool leather bracelet that someone there had made. And I wore that thing and I thought, this is a reminder of how fortunate we are in this country, how fortunate I am in my family. One time I was driving down the road and a bee came in and I swatted it and it flew off. And I got out of the car and searched for that thing in the median of the highway until I ran out of daylight. I needed that reminder. Well, we can have our teams or those we lead have reminders too. They can make a perspective poster. Have them think of someone or something that is unfortunate. And it sounds sort of morbid, but sometimes we need to keep these things in the front of our mind. Someone that they know that who has suffered but has made it through, or someplace they know they don't want to go. Have them make a poster of it. Get pictures, make a screensaver, put some